Well, we're back right here in the studio, and we have with us right now Dr. Fawaz Naji AlZaid. Dr. Fawaz is a senior scientist and head of the Bioenergetics and Neurometabolism Department at DDI. Doctor, welcome to our program, Hala, Kuwait.
Hi, Tarek. Thanks for having me.
Pleasure to have you with us. And Dr. Fawaz, can you please tell our viewers about yourself? Where did you get your higher education at, please, sir?
Sure. So, about myself, my name is Fawaz AlZaid. Thank you for that introduction. I did my higher education in the United Kingdom at the University of Westminster first for my bachelor's and master's degree, both in nutrition, and then a PhD at King's College London for nutrition. After that, I moved to France for a career in research at the Cordeliers Research Center, and then I established my own lab over there. And shortly after that, in 2022, I moved back here to Kuwait to the Dasman Diabetes Institute as a senior scientist.
So, Dr. Fawaz, tell us a little bit. When did you realize you like to work in the science field and do research, please?
Oh, that's such a great question, Tarek. And I can't put my finger on when, but I grew up in a household of scientists.
True.
So this was something, science and health. It was always, talk around the table, dinner table, and it's just I felt naturally drawn to the biological sciences since forever.
So maybe you could tell our audience a little bit about your work now at Dasman Diabetes Institute, which was founded by the Kuwait Foundation for the Advancement of Sciences. Tell our audience a little bit about your work, your research, whatever else you'd like to add.
Sure. We have an incredible breadth of projects at the Dasman Institute, and with their support, luckily, I've been able to launch projects looking at multiple parts of type 2 diabetes, which is, as you know, a condition that is very, very common in Kuwait and affects loads of people. So we look at the complications of diabetes and how it develops, so things like liver disease, cardiovascular disease. And then on the more immunological front, we also work with type 1 diabetes, which affects people that are younger. And so in that project, we're looking at its psychological effects and how that affects the management of the condition in patients with type 1 diabetes.
So, Dr. Fawaz, how do you find the research environment at Dasman Diabetes Institute?
Oh, incredibly supportive. I really could not hope for better, to be honest with you. The scientific part, as well as the kind of infrastructural part, everything is set up very nicely for us to accomplish our work.
That's great. I mean, it is a well-known institute right here in the state of Kuwait and in the region for the fine research and medical work that you do there. So tell us now, what advice would you like to give to young people who may be watching right now who would like to pursue a career in science?
I'd say do it. Don't give up. A career in science can be very pressurizing at times, but it's also very, very rewarding. And if you'd like to get an insight, you should go and look up what we do at the Dasman Institute, and why not give us a call?
Well, very well said. And at the end of our interview, Doctor, do you have any last words or comments for the audience watching Hala Kuwait tonight?
Well, I'd really just like to thank you for this time you've given me. And I'd like to thank the Dasman Diabetes Institute, all of the managerial team over there, and of course KFAS for their supporting us, supporting the Institute as well as its scientists in being able to do important research in diabetes.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Fawaz. We wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'd like to thank our guest, Dr. Fawaz Naji AlZaid, a senior scientist at Dasman Diabetes Institute, which was founded by the Kuwait Foundation for the Advancement of Sciences, for his time with us tonight, right here on Hala Kuwait.